Hi friends, it's Carolyn Zick here with Zig Stitch, and today we're going to do a flip through of the 2022 Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazine. Sorry this is getting so late. I wanted to film this last week, but I just kind of ran out of time. So we're going to take a look at it. I've been through it once very briefly. I was very tired though, so I only marked a couple of things. I'm sure more will be marked. This issue, if you have a subscription to Just Cross Stitch, this issue does not come with your subscription. So you will need to buy it separately if you want it. Okay, so let's dive in. So they have this split up into sections, 6 sections with, five or so charts in each section. So I think the easiest thing, because there are charts on all these pages, is to show you the front page, and I can do close-ups of those because, well, maybe, we'll see. Okay, so first up we have this little spooky sign. This would be really cute on a doorknob, I think, with the little spider. Or if you're scared of spiders, you can just leave that off. I know some people really don't like spiders. But I think that's cute. Spooky with the little eyeballs. And then here we have You Drive Me Batty. That's really darling. And then this is like, do you see spiders? I think I should go through each one. So I think I can tell you more information. All right, thanks for bearing with me. Okay, so this is called Spooky, Designs by Amy Baker, Barefoot Needle Art. It is, the Spooky is 48 high by 79 wide, and the spider is 29 high by 22 wide. And I do have to, this is what I was trying to, okay. So you can see that, Spooky. So that's really cute. Okay, this next one then is Ugly Bugs Ball. And it's designed by Liz Almond, a Blockwork Journey, and it is 63 high by 63 wide. And so these are little bugs, if you can see that. Like they're facing outwards. And then there's little spiders or bugs all around. If you're not a fan of bugs, you might not care for that one, but it's cute. I like the colors that they used. Okay, this next one is You Drive Me Batty. It is designed by Nancy Greenberg of Pickle Barrel Designs. It is 60 stitches high by 47 wide. And there is close up. I'm trying to, okay. All right, next is Salem Tavern, designed by Hot House Petunia Designs. This is 50 stitches high by 40 stitches wide. And that's what it looks like. It's really cute with the bubbles coming up in those colors. Really small too. It would go very fast. I think it's cute. Next is 9 Lives by Twisted Willow Designs. Stitch count is 66 high by 49 wide. I don't know why I didn't mark this one because there's a black cat on it, which I love. How am I doing? Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, let me... Okay. It's like I forgot how to do flip throughs or something. It says, really, this is like the 9th time. Kind of morbid, but also kind of cute. Right? Like it's Halloween, right? All right. Next up is 'Tis the Season. This is designed by Rona Nori of Tangled Threads and Things. It's 81 high by 75 wide. And it says, 'Tis the season to be spooky. I think that's really, really cute. Especially because I know some people, I don't get annoyed by it, but some people get annoyed by Christmas, like stuff coming out in the shops already. And so it's kind of like a play on the Christmas stuff. This has one color, and it's Blanc. Or you could do it in chalk by Gast if you wanted to, but the alternative is Blanc, DMC Blanc. Next up is called Raven Moon, designed by Elizabeth Spurlock of Saving Grace's Fine Needle Arts. This is 92 high by 69 wide. It is not full coverage. It kind of is hard to tell, but it's not. You're just stitching the tree branch, the bird, and the moon, the raven. The called for fabric is ash. by We Will Die For You. Next up is Wanna Hang by Barefoot Needle Art, and it is 92 high by 76 wide. That really cute finish. I like how they finished it like as a pillow. Really cute. Okay, so this next section is Hocus Pocus. Okay, so I'm going to show you the overview because there's no other picture of this first one. So here's the overview. I have this one tabbed because I think she's darling. This is called Broom Buddies, and it's designed by J.B. Cross-Stitch, Jenny Barton of J.B. Cross-Stitch. It is 69 high by 66 wide. I think it's so cute. I like the cute Halloween, not the scary, creepy Halloween. All right, this next one is called Broom Hair, designed by Pickle Barrel Designs. And it says, Broom Hair Don't Care. Fun colors, really fun colors. This next one is called Spectacular Halloween, designed by Jennifer J. Redman. It is 66 high by 46 wide. So these are all like small ornament sizes. And it says, have a spectacular Halloween. Very cute. Next up is called Let's Make a Brew, designed by Doreen Jones. And this is what it looks like. Really cute. So I can't show you the chart, but the chart has her in the center, and then, you know, if you imagine a square piece of fabric, in each quadrant here, you're stitching a bat. And then I think when you finish it, you stuff it and so it's almost like a biscornu, but not like a modified biscornu. So when you pull these to the back, the bats show on the back. But when you're stitching it all on one piece, if that makes sense. So there's a bat here, there's a bat here, and on the other side, and then you fold it in when you're making the pillow. Really fun idea. That is a really fun idea. Okay, next up is called Witch Silhouette. It is designed by Hannah Bridget Designs, and this is 55 high by 54 wide. Look at that little cute. I like it. It's just really simple, you know? I like it. 2 colors it calls for. Calls for Weeks Dye Works, Dove and Onyx. Oh, there's one more, and Sally's Sunshine. But there's DMC alternatives. This next one is called Apothecary. It is designed by Turquoise Graphics and Designs, and it is 82 high by 55 wide, and it says potions on it, which is super cute. I like that fabric. It's just on a natural linen. It's the called for fabric, but that's what it is. Okay, this next one is called Drink If You Dare. I think this is really cute. Designed by Franny Ritter Designs. Each charm, so these are charms for your glasses that you can make, right? So that you can identify your glasses. Each one is about 18 stitches high by 18 stitches wide, approximately. They are stitched on perforated paper. There is some Krynic in there. I mean, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but, or you could substitute out. Some back stitching. Wine glass charm hoops. So you do need to buy the hoops and some of the beads and all that to create them. But I think that's a really unique idea. I haven't seen that too often, you know, where you're stitching the charms. Okay, this next one is called Spells and Potions, designed by Tangled Threads and Things. It is 71 high by 21 wide, and it's a bookmark, which I think is really cute. This is great for a beginner because it's such a small piece. And who couldn't use a bookmark? So I like that. And you can just use it as a scrap of fabric that you have laying around. This one is called Moonlight and Magic. I think you'll really like this one. This one is beautiful. This is designed by Lee Fisher of Stitchy Fish Designs. Moonlight and Magic. Look at her dress. I love the polka dots and the stripes and the colors. And this is part of her dress, like a dress train, but it's a spider web or cobweb. Really, really pretty. This is 130 high by 105 wide, so it is a bit bigger. Called for Gloriana, but there is a DMC conversion. There are some French knots. There are some backstitching. It does call for one color of light DMC light effects. But I think that's really pretty. Okay, next up we have our next section called Monster Mash. Here's our overview. Okay. So, first up is Skeleton Picnic. This is designed by Amanda Mae McNaughton of Ardith Designs. It is 59 high by 63 wide. They're having a little picnic under the stars. So cute. This next is called Mummy's Favorite, designed by Twisted Willow Designs. It is 40 high by 41 wide. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Can you see it? There. Very cute. Mummy's Favorite, it's called. Next up is Zombie Pumpkin, designed by Karen Kluba of Rosewood Manor. You know, we love Karen. And if you have any star buttons hanging out at home, this is a really good piece for you. Look at that little pumpkin. Very cute. Next up is called Ghoul Bus, designed by Century Farm Stitching. This one is 48 high by 68 wide. Really cute. Very, very cute. Ghoul Bus. All right, and then this next one is called Made for Each Other by Saving Grace's Fine Needle Arts. It is 70 stitches high by 55 wide. Whoops, I bumped you. Very cute. It says, made for each other, our first Halloween together. But you could change the words or, you know, leave them off altogether if you wanted to. Okay, this next one is another one that I have, excuse me, that I marked. It's called Sugar Skull. I'm looking for a really pretty sugar skull. This one might be a little too scary for me with the teeth. I just find it a little, and the gums, I find it a little more scary. So I'm not sure I will actually stitch it, but I wanted to mark it. This is designed by Stitchoria. It is 126 high by 97 wide. But I'm on the hunt for a really pretty sugar skull. Next up is Monstrous Matrimony. This is what it looks like. So if you know a couple getting married on Halloween or near Halloween, or that just loves Halloween any time of year, that would be really cute. That one is designed by Kathleen Burlew. It's 136 stitches high by 74 wide. Next up is Tombstone Row, designed by Karen Bowen of KEB Studio Creations. This one is 41 stitches high by 110 stitches wide. That's what we have. So a Tombstone Row. Cute. I haven't seen anything like that either, I feel like. So that's a fun one. Next up is Truly Spooky Party. This is designed by Tatiana Romero of Me Maleta Lila. So you have two things going on here. You have this piece here, which is 95 high by 57 wide. And then there's a little tag over here that says Truly Spooky Party. And that tag is 39 high by 14 wide. So it's really tiny. This is really cute. Truly Spooky Party, it's called. All right, next up, the next section is called Pick of the Patch. So we got pumpkins going on here. That's cute. Hey, pumpkin. I thought that was pretty. That was pretty cute with all the kitties, of course. All right, so first up is Pumpkin King, which is designed by Karen Bowen of KEB Studio Creations. It is 39 stitches high by 41 stitches wide. And you see he has a crown on. Little crown on. That's really cute. This calls for black and gold. Gold coronet for the crowns. This next one is called Pumpkin Spice, designed by Tangled Threads and Things. This is 47 high by 69 wide, and I really like this one. I probably should have marked it. I probably would leave the words off, but just do the pumpkins. I think it's really cute. Next up is Hey Pumpkin, designed by Angela Pullen Atherton of Pullen Designs. This one is 45 high by 63 wide. And you see how, hey Pumpkin, my friend and I call each other Pumpkin like that. So this would be a good one to stitch for her. Next up is called Haunted Pumpkin Trio. This is by Praiseworthy Stitches. It is 70 stitches high, 42 stitches wide. Isn't that cute? So you have the 3 pumpkins, one with a hat, a little cat, a raven, and a bat. It's a lot. Oh, and little ghosties. There's a lot going on here for how small that piece is, huh? Very cute. I also like the black lace that they finished it with. The called for is Gassed and Weeks, but there is a DMC conversion. Okay, next up is called Scaredy Cats, designed by Gwendolyn Shepherd. And it says meow. This is 46 high by 64 wide. And those little kitties are climbing all over those pumpkins and gourds. Really cute. Next up is a bigger one called Pumpkin Patch. Look at the colors in that. It almost reminds me of like Pac-Man. Remember Pac-Man, everyone? So Pumpkin Patch is designed by Kathleen Burlew. It is 103 stitches high by 103 wide, so it's a perfect square. And does call for black Jobelin to be stitched on. And the called for is Sullivan's, but they do have a DMC conversion for this one. Okay, this next one is called Broomhilda's Pumpkin Pies. Look how cute that is. So she has her little cart and she's selling the pumpkin pies. I love this border here. I think it's a really pretty border. I really like this one, actually. I think it's really cute. This is 73 high by 97 wide, and it's designed by Gail Boosie, if I didn't already say that. I think it's really cute. Oh, look, you have a little ghosty. Like, if I were to do this, I might leave the ghosty and the spider off, because then it would be a little autumnal, and maybe, like, change her hat, or just take her hat off altogether, so it's less of a witch hat. And maybe, like, all you would have to do is take out that one stitch of the shoe to make it less pointy, less witch-like. And it would be a really great, like, autumn piece, right? Just, like, take her hat off and just finish up her rounded head with the same color of hair. And then it wouldn't be necessarily a Halloween piece. I think I talked myself into that one. Okay, this next one is Halloween Hauling. This is designed by Franny Ritter Designs. And there are 2 charts here, and they show them on hand towels. So this says Joy Riding, and it's pumpkins with a truck and a little witch driving the truck. And this is called Loads of Fun with a ghosty driving the truck. These are designed by Franny Ritter Designs. They're about 31 high by 71 wide. Okay, our next section is called Spooky Sentiments. So let's take a little overview. These are the charts. And so first up we have just a little Hocus Pocus, which is cute. This is designed by Ursula Michael This is 70 stitches high by 69 wide. Really cute with the magic potions, all the witch stuff. Very cute. Okay, this is going to be complicated. Okay, this next one is called Nevermore by Elizabeth Spurlock of Saving Grace's Fine Needle Arts. It is 35 high by 45 wide. And that's what it looks like. Really cute, really small, really cute. All right, and then right below that is Cemetery, Sweet Cemetery, designed by Erin Norrie of Tangled Threads and Things. And this one is 70 stitches high by 70 stitches wide. Cemetery, Sweet Cemetery. That would be a cute one. That would be a really fast one. Well, I'm looking at the chart. I mean, it would be. But it would be really cute in like a whole Halloween display, especially, I think. All right, next up is Beware by Blooming Grove Needle Art. This is 50 stitches high by 62 wide. Beware. Spooky. This next one is called Flight Navigation, and it's designed by Maria Warmke of the Stitcherhood. It is 45 stitches high by 70 stitches wide, and it's the Salem, Mass coordinates. And that just calls for DMC 310, the whole thing. Okay, here's another one I think a lot of you will really like, actually. This is called Ghost Story Sampler, and it's designed by Pickle Barrel Designs. It is a bigger one. It is 289 high by 120 wide, but it's just all really cute Halloween words and images. And it's not spooky. I mean, it says spooky. It says spooky, but it's not really spooky. I think it's really sweet. You could even pull out some of these and just stitch them on their own. So what I'm thinking here, pull out Happy Halloween and just do this banner, right? Maybe you want to add in those little twirly things at the top. But you could just do Happy Halloween and the fence and the falling leaves, right? And that alone would be really cute. Do that, or maybe you want to add in the swirly gigs, right? Wouldn't that be cute? Here, let me get it straight. So you can picture it. Imagine that. I think that would be really cute. Or if you like, I mean, you can do that with any of them. Just pull out what you like. I think Oh Fright is cute. You could just do Oh Fright and the ghost. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you want the word ghost. And then you could do candy corn banner above and then move some of the candy corn down here. Or the leaves, whatever you want to do. You could do just the spooky with the spiders. I think that would be really cute. There's a lot you can do with this. If you didn't want to do it all, the whole sampler, you could just pull things out. And I think that would be really cute. And they would be, if you just did a couple, I mean, they're, what would I say, wide? 120 wide. But if we did that, looking for the Halloween one, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 stitches high if you do the twirly gigs by 120 wide. I think that would be really cute. I think it would. Okay, those are my thoughts on that one. Okay, so next up is called The Raven. I like this one too, by Panochka. This is 55 high by 126 wide. I think it's really a pretty one and a little spooky, but not too spooky. Nevermore. Next up is called Home is Wherever I'm with Boo. This is by Handmade with Chrissy. 69 stitches high by 62 stitches wide. Home is Wherever I'm with Boo. Very cute. Get the little ghosties together. That's Darlene. Okay, our next section is Trick or Treat. So we have some trick or treat sections. Oh my gosh. All right. Next up is, first up, I guess, Miss Floppy's Halloween Bonnet. This is designed by Eileen Gurak of Hand Blessings Patterns. This is 60 stitches high by 44 wide. So it's tiny, and it's a little bunny dressed up for Halloween, which is really cute. Next is Night of Treats, designed by Susan Powell of Laurel Susan Studio. And this is 70 stitches high by 70 stitches wide. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's all full coverage in there, so you're stitching all that. But look, it's a pumpkin with candy in it in the nighttime scene. I think it's really darling. It calls for several DMC light effects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. It does also call for some Mill Hill beads in white. I think those are those are like the little stars that you see. Those are actually white Mill Hill beads. That would be a really cute one too. Next up is Hedgie's Halloween, designed by Nancy Waller of Faith Works Designs. This is 39 high by 47 wide, and it's a little hedgehog pulling his little candy corn. I mean, can you even? He's so cute. This next one is called Very Corny by Franny Ritter of Franny Ritter Designs. It is 39 high by 38 wide. It's cute, very little. I like how they have it shaped like a piece of candy corn. This next one, this is really interesting. I've never seen anything like this either. This is Halloween Puzzle Cube, designed by Kate Spiridonova. Each panel is 34 high by 35 wide, 34 high by 34 wide. And so this is what you're making. So it's like a puzzle. I'll have to look to see how it works. Oh, it doesn't really show. Puzzle cube. Each panel is stitched twice, so you have two panels. Well, I don't know. 1, 2, 3 panels. That would make sense. 3 by 2 is 6. Maybe it doesn't actually, you don't actually play anything. I think it's just for looks. Okay, this next one is called Hanging with My Nomies. This is designed by Kim Beamish. These are all about 42, 43 high by 33, 34 wide. These are called to be stitched on perforated paper. They're very cute. All right, this next one is called Happy Halloween. Look at that. Look how much is going on in there. Look at this. This is like in the soil where it says Halloween. So you're like looking underground, which I think is really neat. That is called Happy Halloween, designed by Jenny Barton of JB Cross Stitch. This is 91 high by 160 wide. Here's kind of another picture. Might be a little easier to see. Look, the cat spells the H. Next one is called Candy Inspector. This is designed by Rona Nori of Tangled Threads and Things. It is 65 high by 65 wide. Official Candy Inspector. Leave candy here for inspection. That's really cute. If you have kids or grandkids who are going to be trick-or-treating by you, put that out. Make them leave their candy there for inspection. Did your parents ever do that when you were little? My mom would always say, we need to inspect your candy, and then she would take like all the chocolate. This is called Trick or Treat Photo Mat. I think this is really cute. Again, if you have little kids or grandkids, you're stitching this like mat frame for Halloween, and it'd be really fun to like kind of keep track of each year how they grow and what they dressed up as. I think that, and especially this would be great if you scrapbook, so you could stitch this because it's stitched on perforated paper, right? And then you could put their Halloween picture in, and they have it framed, right? Which you could do, of course, but you could also put it in your scrapbook or your photo album. You could somehow like fit in the date on here, their space down here, or like where they went trick-or-treating or something like that. I think that would be really cute. That is 92 high by 68 wide. Designed by Jennifer Rodriguez of Always Time to Stitch. And then we have finishing instructions in the back. I think, and then they have the gallery, all of them. All right, that's everything in this year's 2022 Just Cross Stitch Halloween episode. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you found anything you'd like to stitch. I think I have to go back and add a few more tabs. I'm not a huge Halloween stitcher, despite that I'm doing Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. But I do like some of these little cute ones. I think, they're fast to do. They add nice decor to your home. And I'm really going to look at that sampler that I showed you and maybe pick out a few bands to focus on stitching. Because I don't feel like I need the whole sampler, but I could break it up into little pieces. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Bye.